Welcome back to Career Mode. This is episode 10. This is what should be the Hungarian Grand Prix right now, but look at this. To start off the episode, we got an offer to race for McLaren, and I am certainly not going to be stupid enough to decline that. We are now officially racing for McLaren. This is big news. We have left the land of Toro Rosso, and now we race for McLaren Mercedes. This means so much better things for us now ahead of the rest of the season, the next half of the season. I was saying about Magnussen's recent disappointing performances, and about how I could be racing, about how if things go well I could race there next season. Turns out I don't have to wait until next season. I'm racing there right now, and here we are at Hungary, a personal favourite track of mine, and we are in the McLaren. I was not expecting this until maybe like the third season, or second or third season of career mode, but to be racing here halfway through the first season, I think it's great, and anything to get out of that Toro Rosso. So here we are anyway, it's Hungary, it's raining, and it's Q3, and we are about to put in our best lap time. As you can see, some weird shit happened in Hungary. It will be even weirder when you check out of the grid. Oh my, I didn't even know how to react to it. It was that odd. But anyway, as you can see, it's raining a little bit, and we've got another case of Hockenheim. I've gone with a dry setup for a wet race, so naturally I'm going to be lacking the downforce on the grip in the wet, but in the dry I should be able to make it up, and I should be able to gain some places off of the start, because I'm not going to be able to get pole, because, well, let's be honest, this car with a dry setup isn't going to be able to get pole, because I have to brake earlier than other cars have to, and then I still miss the turning. As we can see, though, we're coming through for a 1:31.9, which is enough for 6th place. As we can see there, look, what is this shit? Vettel, Ricciardo, my old teammate Jean-Eric Vergne made it to Q3, and Roman Grosjean made it into Q3, and Lewis Hamilton's in 9th. Like, what? That's so weird. Anyway, we are in the garage now with the McLaren. We're going to check out the grid. So it's Vettel from Ricciardo, Alonso, Raikkonen, Bottas, Soft Cheese, Massa, Vergne, Hamilton, Grosjean, Gutierrez, Rosberg, Sutil, Bianchi, Chilton, Kobayashi, Hülkenberg, Kvyat, Button, Ericsson, Perez, and Maldonado. What is this grid? Why is Rosberg in 12th? Why is my teammate in 19th? Hungary just didn't know what he was doing regarding the grid. So, in case you don't know, Daniel Kvyat is, well, now in 2015 he's racing for Red Bull, but he is the actual racer for the Toro Rosso team until I came along and took over at the start of this career mode. But as you can see, this is actually a very old site of real life F1, a Red Bull lockout in the front row. We're in 6th, 7th, is it? It's 6th, yeah. And we're in a bit of a Williams sandwich. But anyway, here we go again. The McLaren, it's 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go here in Hungary, and we get off to a pretty good start. Bottas didn't get off to the best of starts. Actually, he kind of did, but we got off to a pretty good start. We're kind of chasing Bottas right now, seeing what we can do. We're going down the inside, late braking. Bit of contact with Ricciardo, we're in 2nd. Are we gonna go? We're around the outside of Vettel already. We lead the Grand Prix out of turn 1. Vettel trying to come down my inside, braking, trying to cut him off a little bit, but we take a wide line on the way out. Bit of oversteer, but right now things are looking good. We're in the lead, and Ricciardo is now in 2nd. I guess Vettel slipped down the order a little bit. Bottas in 3rd, so he recovered from being overtaken by me at the start, and he had a pretty good turn 1, but as you can see, the AI right behind me right now. Ricciardo, if you look at my mirrors, is right there. And now we got to go through this part. This part certainly is better for the AI compared to the McLaren. But we're just trying to go slowly through here. We're just trying to conserve our lead, not do anything stupid, and make sure the Ricciardo doesn't get any closer. So here we go now, around this left-hander, around this rather long right-hander where you need to get the power down soon, and I'm just unable to do that compared to the AI who are right behind me right now. A little bit of corner cutting, but we got away with it apparently into that, and then into this almost long hairpin shaped left-hander, second to last corner, shaking out a little bit. And now around the final turn, we're going to come around, keeping it very calm and composed. And here we are across the line, still in the lead. Ricardo 4/10 behind us. And well, I would say it stayed that way until our pit stop, but the order behind me changed quite a bit. Now it's on lap 8. We've lost a lot of grip in the tyres. I think this is another McLaren tyre wear issue that maybe, well, that I wasn't here to resolve, so who knows anyway. But lap 8, we're coming in for our pit stop now. Bottas is going to take the lead of the race. That's actually pretty cool to see someone like Valtteri Bottas leading this Grand Prix. But anyway, we're coming in for our pit stop, as I said, into the McLaren garage. How quick will they be? 3.7, so pretty much, I think all this game does 3.7. But as you can see, anyway, we still managed to stay out ahead of Vettel, which is crucial to us, and we are going to come out in a good 6th position. Yes, it seems like it. There's no traffic on the pit lane, on the exit of the pit lane, so here we are in 6th position at the end of lap 9, where we started on qualifying. Where we finished qualifying on. We're coming around the final turn now at the end of lap 9. We're going to go across the line. Where are we going to come out? Are we going to come out potentially still in 1st, or actually no, I can see someone on the map hasn't pitted. We're out in 2nd though, and I think it's Hulkenberg that is currently leading this Grand Prix. I don't think, yeah, it's Hulkenberg leading. He hasn't pitted yet, but here we are at the end of lap 10. Vettel right behind me. Hulkenberg's in the pits. So this means that we have a net 1st place. Hulkenberg's in the pits. We're going to drive past him now. And there we go. We are back in the lead of the Hungarian Grand Prix. And we could be on for not only our 1st podium of the season, but our 1st win in our career. At the beginning of this season, my goal was just to try and get a podium. Now it could become more than just a podium. As you can see now, final lap. Bottas is right behind me, just 8/10. I couldn't escape the AI no matter how hard I tried, and they just were too close. They were always battling with each other, and somehow they just caught up to me. But here we are, around the final turn. We're going to go across the line, and we have won the Hungarian Grand Prix in our 1st race for McLaren. Oh my, the feeling is just unbelievable. I cannot describe it. To know that we just won a Grand Prix and we're in a McLaren car, this next half of the season is going to be a good one. Anyway, the standings, as you can see, soft cheese from Bottas, Vettel, Ricardo, Rosberg really put in a number and got himself back up the grid. Raikkonen, Hamilton, Hulkenberg, Alonso, Verne, Massa, there's Grosjean. So hang on, I'm just looking. Okay, there we go. Kvyat, Bianchi, Button, Perez, Gutierrez, Chilton, Maldonado, Kobayashi, Sutil, and Ericsson in last place. At least order has been restored in last place. And as you can see off of that race win, we are now up to 6th position in the Drivers' Championship. I think we headed in 8th, and in the Constructors we are in 5th, because of course we are in the McLaren car, and we are getting closer to the Williams car. I'm looking so much more forward to this next half of the season now. Being able to actually race with my teammate, potentially, that's going to be great. But anyway, here we are. We are getting on the... Oh, what's it called? Shit, I can't remember. Anyway, we are in the 3 podium cars, like the winner's row, I think is what it's called, or something like that. We are celebrating our race win. What a feeling this is, and I can't really describe it. Anyway, I'll see you next time out, guys. Take care, and ta-ra.